Hi everyone, this is Natasha. I wanted to share with you a quick project that I made during the last meeting that I had where I had to have my phone line open so I could respond, but I couldn't type, so I had to find a quiet activity to occupy my time. It was a 2.5 hour meeting, so this is what I did. It's a Daiso tape dispenser that Vicki, who is, I just had a brain fart, I'll put her channel on the screen, sent me. Very, very sweet, because I don't have any Daisos around me, and if I try to order online, you have to buy them in bulk. I don't really need 12 dispensers, I just wanted one. So she was so sweet. She sent me a dispenser and several different widths of tape. I have the 1/2 inch in here now, and I was looking at this one day and I thought, I have this giant jar of bling sitting on my desk right behind my laptop next to my monitor. And as you could see, it's filled to the gills. And I thought, oh, I could really, really use a blinged out tape dispenser. I know, it's not a necessity, but you know, this was so calming and therapeutic because it was a kind of a stressful meeting. So it gave me an opportunity to do something very detailed. As you could see, I have all different shades of purples and lilacs in here, and I use some of the acrylic bling as well as some glass bling, and the combination of the two just makes it really nice. So I opted not to paint the white base, but if you are looking to do a very dramatic color, tone-on-tone color, I would definitely say paint the base, because then they'll give you a very even coverage and even more dramatic than this, although I'm quite happy with this. I might fill in just a little bit here and there once I locate my 2mm rhinestones, and I have the real Swarovski. So this is what I did. I started off by placing all of the largest stones first. That's definitely the easiest way to go. And then you fill in with the next smaller size in, and so on, until you have little filler spaces where I've used 3mm bling. So I have used a combination of these acrylic rhinestones, which I have right here. You can see there's different sizes, and they're typically painted with a silver backing, and that makes the refraction of the stone much more pronounced than if they did not. I also used an entire sheet of the Wilder Crafts 3 different sizes, 3, 4, and 5mm, and these are self-adhesive. That was even easier to do, although these larger ones I did use glossy accents, and for those of you who know glossy accents, you know that the tip dries, so I always have on hand my little poker tool, which is just a pin with a head, and this is another little tip. I use these diskette labels to keep my needles and pins handy, and without having them just rattle around in a drawer, so that's easy to use. So that's tip number 1. I'm going to have more. Tip 2, when you're using smaller non-adhesive rhinestones and you need to pick them up, this Pick Me Up stick is fabulous, and this is from Silhouette. It has a gummy end, which you can extrude more or less as you need it. It's right in the head, and then this increases the amount that comes out. So there you go. That's really helpful for the small pieces. Then I definitely needed a pair of tweezers to pick them up and place them nicely, so that was really helpful. If you prefer for the self-adhesive ones, you can use either the tip of a poker tool, or I have a little flat spatula end as well for the larger ones, or you can use an end of an X-Acto knife. You just have to be careful so you don't cut yourself. So there you go. I set the larger stones with the glossy accents because they were not self-adhesive. Some of the smaller ones are self-adhesive. These were self-adhesive. I also used some of the strip from, I think this is Michael's Recollection. And then the other thing that I was thinking, if you really wanted to fill in all of like the little white spaces, you could certainly add glitter. Now I'm going to not do that because this is one of those things that's going to be handled a lot. And all of these are nicely attached. I just don't want the glitter to transfer to the underside of the double-sided tape, because a piece of it will always be open for you to go and tear the next piece. So there you go. That's a quick little project that I did while I didn't want to waste any time. So multitasking, blinged out. And thank you so much again, Vicki. That was really sweet of you to send me that fabulous package with goodies, and this is definitely going to come in very useful. And now it's decorated to match some of my favorite things, and it's going to sit prominently on my rounder that I have right next to me on my desk. So there you go. If you want to use up some bling, I'm certain you can look around and see some of your ready tools that you could make a little prettier. There you go. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask. Otherwise, don't forget to thumbs up. It's free for you and it helps me out. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching.